What's your game plan if the US goes broke? In this video, I'm going to talk about 7 red flags about the current US economy. Now, before we get started, I do want to say this is for entertainment purposes only, and I highly encourage you to do your own research. You can start here with Ray Dalio. He's actually the reason I just started going down this rabbit hole this weekend about just everything going on, and in my opinion, he's a genius. He's got some great materials. He's got amazing books if you want to read them. He also has videos on YouTube that are very explanational. They kind of explain everything very simply where a 7-year-old could understand them. So if you want to start there, go ahead. I highly encourage it. And I also have my notes in the description, so if you want something to start with, you can also start there. But let's get started. Now, the first thing he talks about is the U.S. debt, which has just surpassed $40 trillion. Yes, with a T, and that's his biggest concern right now. So if you aren't familiar with his work, he talks about debt cycles, how basically most countries go on a 250-year cycle, which the U.S. just celebrated their 250th year, and he has other stats to back it up. So he's not just going off his own opinion. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is U.S. home sales. They're down across the country. If you don't know, I'm in real estate, but I also talk to a lot of people in the U.S. about real estate, and as you can see here, it's down pretty much nationwide. And there's really not a game plan for raising the sales back up. The number one thing I hear people say when they talk about buying homes in the States is I'm waiting for interest rates to go down. And that's actually factor number 2. The home sales is actually number 3, but we skipped that. But number 2 was interest rates. Now, you can't just magically drop interest rates and expect home sales to go up. There's a lot of other factors that need to happen, and it's not a magic button. Next, I want you to consider the USD buying power. As you can see here, 5 years ago, the USD was around $20, 20 pesos to the dollar. Right now, it's at 16.9. Now, although the USD is not down across all markets, it is versus Mexico and a lot of other markets. Next, consider the economic impact of the war with Iran. This is not a political post, but just do your own research. Next, look at the stock market. It's not at an all-time high, but pretty close. And as a lot of people say, what goes up must come down. There's a lot of people that are speculating that there's going to be a market correction anytime soon. So just keep that in mind too. Which leads us into what's going on with private credit. Now, I'm not an economist, so I'm not even going to try to explain this to you. So, as I said earlier, just do your own research. But I'm not going to get into any conspiracy theories about how this is all planned and how this is how the New World Order is going to basically take the states and the world into a cryptocurrency. That's not me. I'm not that guy. But I do recommend looking into other alternatives like real estate, gold, commodities, tangible things. But yeah, like I said earlier, do your own research. But thank you so much for watching. And like I said, all my notes are in the description. If you have any questions about Tulum real estate, let me know in the comments or just shoot me a DM.